Today I'm going to get you started using the 14mm fisheye lens by Moment and also show you the best ways I've found to use this lens using an Android device. Alright, so before we get started with the lens itself, let's dive into all the things we're going to need to start using this lens today. First things first, of course, you're going to need a mobile phone. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I'll also be pairing that with the Moment case. It's important to have a case like this because this is a T-series lens and it will need a specific case for this lens to work on your phone. If you don't have a Moment case, Moment also provide a universal lens mount which will allow you to attach these lenses to your particular phone. If you're interested in that, then head over to the Moment shop for more information. Let's dive in and take a look at what's inside the box. As usual, these boxes are all premiumly packaged, as we come to expect now from Moment themselves. As you open the box, you'll notice inside you will have a quick start guide. You'll see the Moment lens is mounted inside with a lens cap above it, and you'll also get a nice protective pouch here to go with. Now the lens itself is actually quite petite. It's an absolutely small little device. Attaching the lens is simple. Take your Moment case and line up your lens's bayonet with the camera cutout and rotate clockwise until it locks into place. Your lens is aligned correctly when the Moment logo is orientated on the right side of your device, like this. This lens is designed to be used with the 1x camera. On my Samsung S24 Ultra, the 1x camera is the middle one here. When turning the lens clockwise, you will feel the lens lock into place by a gentle halt. If you push the lens any further than this, you may cause damage. Now, this particular lens is one of Moment's lenses that I fell in love with myself. It's amazing for creating these very dramatic, specific scenarios with inside your content creation. I love using it as a weird point of view. I'll throw it inside of a bag and I can look inside the bag and it looks like you're just looking at a whole dimension, or you can get it really close to a subject or use it alongside a monitor. It just gives you this huge, massive image, and the close focus is like having a macro lens, but the field of view is absolutely tremendous on these things. Now, to get the best out of your Android device, there's a few settings I would suggest following. First things first, I would suggest shooting in Pro Video mode or Pro Photography mode. So in Pro Video mode, the first thing you want to be doing is making sure that your auto exposure or your lighting situation is set to a manual setting. Because this lens can get so close to a subject, when you are filming quite close, it's going to naturally get dark around it. Being able to control that light is going to make the world of difference. Another tip is resolution. Because this particular lens is fairly wide and we can see a lot of what's going on, as well as get really close but still have a large perspective, it means we need to have as much resolution as possible. So be sure to set the resolution of your camera to the highest it can be for the best results. So now you're ready to go out there and create some very fantastically unusual content with the amazing Fisheye 14mm lens by Moment.